everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sugar Mama TV and I am financial planner Canna Campbell. Now, as you guys know, over a year ago, I was diagnosed with ADHD. It had been a very long journey to finally make that appointment and actually turn up. And the moment I was diagnosed, I was exhausted, so I was ready for medication. However, in the journey, in the lead up to this appointment, there were actually lots of mindful activities, strategies, and tools that I was using and leaning on before taking medication that really did help make a difference. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you what I was doing because most of these pretty much cost nothing, but made a really big difference in helping manage my ADHD before having to need medication. All right, number one is having a clutter-free home. By having less stuff around me, I was less likely to get distracted. It also helped calm and soothe my emotions. I was less likely to lose things. I felt more positive about myself because I was more organized and in control. So if you have ADHD and you're looking for strategies, look to include a bit of a minimalistic philosophy into your life. And don't try and conquer it all in one big hit. Just focus on tidying one drawer or one cupboard. And the moment you have done that, make sure that you take a moment for yourself to step back, have a look, and feel really proud about yourself. Notice how your body and brain feels and vibrates in looking at that particular drawer, cupboard, or area in your kitchen that just looks a little bit more tidy and organized, so that you're creating a great awareness of this newfound feeling, which then you can use to help channel your motivation and direction into tidying up and decluttering the next cupboard or drawer or even room. I promise you, this actually really does help make a huge difference, and it costs absolutely nothing. Number two is music. Now, for me, with my ADHD, I find audio a massive trigger for me. When I have too many people around me or there are too many people talking around me, my emotions absolutely explode. My heart's racing, my brain just feels like it's firing in all the wrong directions, and I tend to go from 0 to 10 really quickly. However, for music, it's totally different. It has such a different impact on my brain and managing my ADHD. So if I'm struggling to focus and I cannot remove myself, I will put some calm, soothing music on, but not just any type of music. I listen to Holosync by Centerpoint. This is something that I've actually been listening to for over 20, maybe 25 years, and it really does calm me down and puts me into a zone or a state where I can just sit, not move, and get stuff done. It really is quite incredible because it puts you almost into a trance or a meditative state where you just seamlessly seem to get task after task after task done without even really needing to stop and get up and move around. It's quite incredible. So Holosync music to get stuff done. However, if I'm feeling emotionally vulnerable, my emotions are really heightened, I'm feeling scared or overwhelmed, listening to music that I like, that is upbeat and positive, such as pop music or rock music, quickly helps snap me out of my mood and gets me feeling inspired and motivated again, and best of all, happy. So I use my audio perception and the, vulnerability around sounds to either calm me or to help pep me up. Number three is headphones. So as I just mentioned to you, I am really triggered by sounds. Sounds of people in particular, people talking and kids screaming. It's just it's almost like a PTSD thing. I don't know why, but it's just there. And my brain just simply stops working. Now, when I put headphones on, it acts as a cone, a protective cone. Like I'm in a teepee almost. And I can see things that are going on around me, but I'm actually not impacted by the noises around me at all. Now, it works so well that I don't even have to listen to music to block those sounds out. It's literally like, as I said, a cone of silence over me. And I feel safe again, I feel calm again. And I have this sense of perspective where I'm actually almost an out-of-body experience where I can see what's going on, see that actually everything is fine, and just calmly go about my business. Now, there are two different types of headphones that I use. The first one, which I personally think is the best one, is actually like a large set of headphones. So these are actually my podcasting headphones. Now, I will even, it's a little bit embarrassing to admit this, I will sometimes go for a walk and wear these if I know that my ADHD is really bad that day. Because I think the sensation on my body and my face and my ears makes it feel more protective and secure. However, I understand that I can't always walk around with podcasting headphones like this, and it may look a little bit odd. Then I will simply go to my normal everyday AirPods, but it has a very similar effect and benefit to me in managing the wild, unpredictable volatility of my brain and ADHD. Number 4, rituals. So for me, rituals are really important regardless of my ADHD. But what I realized is having a ritual in my life actually helped manage my ADHD in such a more productive manner. I am someone who loves rituals, but for me, having a ritual gives me a sense of direction, clarity, and purpose. It means that I can get out of bed and start getting things done. So my non-negotiable is a 5 a.m. wake up because I have a calm home, no notifications going up, no kids yet screaming, needing breakfast with lots of demands of their own. It's just this incredible, peaceful, tranquil, almost spiritual moment where I can look at my list of things to do and I can simply hit the ground running, working on those. It's also a moment where I get to connect with my dogs again, give them a scratch, give them a cuddle, and enjoy a homemade coffee in peace and quiet, which obviously helps save me money. But just having one simple daily ritual in your life that is there for you every single day really helps you understand what you are doing and why. And it gives you that moment of pause to reflect and really connect with yourself, which only adds to your own rich journey of life. So what I recommend you do is spend some time thinking about what is your favorite time of the day. Whether it be the morning, whether it be that moment where you finish work at say 5 o'clock or 5:30, or maybe before you go to bed, but build a sacred ritual for yourself where you honor what you need inside. You also use that time and invest that time to being a little bit more organized, perhaps writing a list of things to do, or even something like reading what your goals are for the year. And personally, what I found when I have these beautiful rituals and stick to them and start getting things done, it also helps quieten down that negative self-talk and lack of self-confidence and self-worth, which I think is really common for women with ADHD. And then number 5, goals. I think this has got to be the tool that I've been using for the longest, ever since I was like maybe in my early teenage years. And now I see how it really has helped me manage my ADHD. Having a goal in my life for me is a non-negotiable. It means I have something that I can concrete, tangible, work on and feel good about myself. But here's the catch. Whilst I have really big, exciting goals to work on, the most important goals are my individual short-term goals, particularly those daily goals. What I am simply doing is breaking down that scary goal that with a brain of ADHD would probably be completely paralyzed and overwhelmed and not even try, but simply break it down into bite-sized, mini manageable, and therefore achievable goals. Just like how I built a $285,000 share portfolio, just focusing on the goal of $1,000 at a time. But by me actually looking at small individual daily or weekly tasks, I could actually start seeing progress in my life. To see those little tiny baby results and see it as a sign that I'm on the right track and that I really do want to actually keep going. And by doing this on a daily basis, I look back at the end of the year and go, wow, I've achieved so much. And I really do bring it down to having those short-term, bite-sized, mini tiny goals. So if you are new to goal setting or you've struggled with goal setting in the past, what I recommend you do is, sure, have those big goals. They're great because they are light at the end of the tunnel. They're a great goal and dream to think about as you drift off to sleep. But create practical, tangible, daily goals in your life. For example, to transfer $10 to your credit card debt, or to transfer $2 into a savings account, or to open up an online share trading account. Just make them very, very small and put down the steps that you need to physically take to help make sure that that goal actually gets done, achieved, and ticked off on your list so you can move on to the next goal that will take you one step closer. Do this 365 days of the year and you will blow yourself away by how much you can really achieve by having the simple idea and concept of goals in your life. Whilst I wholeheartedly agree with the famous Bill Gates quote that most people overestimate what they can do in a year but underestimate what they can do in 10 years, I think it is so incredibly important to just break everything down so that you can actually feel really good and reward yourself for making daily progress, but best of all, success every single day of your life. Because that's only going to fuel your sense of self-worth, confidence, and drive to go and stretch yourself and achieve even more, which you are more than capable of doing. Now that wraps up today's video for ADHD. Let me know if you would like more videos around ADHD and my journey and my progress and what I do in helping, use this as a superpower in my life, because I would love to hear from you what videos you want me to make for you. And for anyone out there who is struggling with ADHD, please know that you are not alone. As you guys know, this has been a long journey for me and I've only recently got professional help, which I am so glad I did. I've also recently published 4 very special podcasts on Sugar Mama's Fireplay, breaking down ADHD and money, giving you some great ideas and practical steps to follow if you are someone who has ADHD and at times struggles with money, budgeting, debt, and even getting ahead financially with investing. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure, of course, you are subscribed and following Sugar Mama TV for more. I'll see you later.